This is Saint Polycarp, one of the last living connections to the apostles of Jesus. Born around the year 69 AD and was personally taught by the apostle John. That's right, John, the one who stood at the foot of the cross. Polycarp didn't invent stories. He preserved the faith straight from its source. His only surviving letter defends the early Christian faith, affirming belief in the Eucharist, the authority of church leaders, and the unity of the church. One of his clearest statements on church authority reads, "It is necessary, therefore, that you should be obedient to the presbyters and deacons as to God and Christ." Polycarp later mentored another giant of the early church, Saint Irenaeus, whose many surviving writings boldly defend apostolic teaching. On the Eucharist, Irenaeus wrote, "For as the bread, which is produced from the earth, when it receives the invocation of God, is no longer common bread, but the Eucharist, so also are our bodies being nourished by it, no longer corruptible, having the hope of the resurrection." That means Polycarp was the bridge. John taught Polycarp, Polycarp taught Irenaeus, and Irenaeus passed it on to the early churches. Around 155 AD, Roman officials demanded that Polycarp renounce Christ. He refused. His famous words, 86 years have I served him, and he has done me no wrong. How can I blaspheme my king who saved me?" They bound him to the stake and lit the fire beneath his feet. But the flames refused to consume him. They curled around his body like wind around a sail, leaving him unharmed, glowing like gold in a furnace. So the guards drew their blades and pierced his heart. Saint Polycarp didn't just teach the faith, he sealed it with his blood. A living bridge from the apostles, he proved that the Catholic Church is not an invention, but a truth passed down through written and oral tradition, through fire, witness, and sacrifice.